Hello, hello. Uh, it's been a while. Uh, well, I'm a little nervous. I don't know if I'm ready. I'm scared, guys. Hi. I just realized chat is gonna cover some things when I'll scoot you guys when I have things to show, but that's okay. Hi. Let's just oh 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 hi. Hello. Hi. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Yeah, it's been a bit. Thank you so much, guys. Oh my god, Hype Train, hello! Thank you, Wilty and Barrett. Oh my god! Y'all are insane! Ah!
Will 99.
Thank you. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I emerged from the void. I should let y'all know how everything's been. It's been a crazy couple of months for Old Loon. But we're getting back on it. We're fully coming back to streaming. Asterisk, terms and conditions may apply. So I guess, I don't know, like, I don't know exactly how I want to present all the information that I want to present. Just that I have a lot to yap about, and I also want you guys to tell me what you guys have been up to since, oh god, was it July? It was late July, I think, that I fully had to stop. So, I guess to, get the elephant in the room out of the way, oh, hello! Thank you, Ninj! Ah!
Placing offerings to the void as the witch emerges from her slumber.
Aww. Your offerings are very appreciated. I love you guys so much. Oh my god. Yeah, one day after, like, I don't know, like, some stressful stuff had been going on in my life and whatnot, which I think is what, like, triggered it to happen. I woke up one day and, like, I fully couldn't get out of bed. And, like, I've had, like, days where it's, like, it's hard to get out of bed. I've had days where it's, like, it's really hard to get out of bed. For both physical and mental reasons. But this was the first time I was laying there thinking to myself, how am I going to get to the bathroom? And that's a terrible thing to think. It's a terrible, terrible thing. Oh, it wasn't a good day. But, you know, we went to the doctor as you normally would. And they, you know, they did a couple tests on me and they were like, huh, so you're getting like a ton of pain like right here. And they're like, well, why don't we do an x-ray? Now, long time fans of the channel have known that I have been trying to get somebody to figure out what's wrong with my body for a very long time. They popped me back into the x-ray room, and first of all, I wanna draw out this story a little bit by saying that I have never had a moment more embarrassing when they were like, you're gonna have to stand for the x-ray, and I had to go, is there anything I can hold on to? I'm going to collapse. It was bad. It was really bad. So, for a while I didn't get anything back. And then when I did, they were like, hey, you've got a bit of scoliosis. And they were like, it's you know, it's not like, you know, wild or anything, but it's scoliosis. And I was like, huh. Oh my god. First of all, thank you, card. Second of all, that rain of confetti in my chat just scared the hell out of me as I realized, oh my god. Oh, thank you. Oh my god. 5, Barrett. Ah, scary. Ah, god. Ah, ah. my fucking god, guys! Oh my god, thank you! I don't even know what to... Oh my god! Thank you, Honk! Oh, I don't even know if I'm keeping track of all of these! Holy fuck, guys! Thank you! I guess I'm glad to be back, holy shit! Ah! I think it's gonna go through all the individual folks that Barrett, Honk, and Scarin have gifted, which is okay. We're gonna have a little extra music for the story. Oh my god, so they were like, alright, we're gonna put an injection in your back. Well, first they tried to get me on a bunch of different meds and those didn't work. And so they're like, okay, we're gonna stick a needle in your back. And and so I was like, okay, cool. Now, this was the first time I'd ever had, like, any kind of major procedure done on my body. Yeah, it's oh my god, y'all. I'm sorry, I'm so verklempt. But so like the night before, I had well, okay, I promise this is relevant to the story. I had this big dramatic breakdown, right? You know, tears, waterworks, woe is me, you know, all that. You know, because I was scared and, you know, stuff was happening and I don't know, everything is crazy. So, I show up to get it done, right? And this is ignoring that my insurance tried to deny me on this like a ton of times, but we're not going to talk about that. That's really boring. So I get there, and they're like, all right, so the way this procedure goes is you get a little anesthetic, and then they move you onto the table, they stick a needle in your back, and then they wheel you back out, and it takes less than an hour. It's really a quick thing, but because, like, they're doing stuff with, like, nerves, they do need to, like, do some, at least most of the time they sedate you. I'm finding out that that's not always the case, and that concerns me, but, so they were trying to put the needle in me for sedation, and here's where the reason why I said this is relevant to the story. I didn't remember the very important fact that when you need to get like blood drawn or like get any kind of like stuff injected, anything, when people are looking for veins, dehydration has an impact on veins, right? And it makes it harder for you to see them if you're a dried out little sponge. Well, I also had forgotten the important fact that when you cry, water comes out of your eyes. So, I've said this now twice on my channel, I was a dried tube of a person. It was bad. So, they had to stab me, like, 8 times. They were like, okay, so, like, you know, like, there's all those jokes about, like, oh, they get, like, the old experienced nurse and she can get it in one? Well, okay, so, like, the young nurse messed up a couple of times. She got the old nurse. And then the old nurse tried a couple times, and then she went and got an older nurse. It was like a Matryoshka doll. It was crazy. They kept calling other people in, and I was laying there, like, and, like, the first time you don't get that scared, because you're like, okay, like, this is normal. The first person can't quite, oh my god, Nudge, thank you!
It's for the yikes.
It's for the yikes, yeah, it's a big yikes. The first time you're not that scared, you're like, oh, like, I'm fine, you know, like, they're having a bad day, maybe her hands are shaky, or, like, she can't see, like, through my skin tone that well. When the second person is like, hey, we gotta get somebody else in here, that's when shit gets nuts. And so I was sitting there like, I'm so sorry. And then after they did that, like, okay, so, oh my god, how many months? So if it's not showing up, refresh the page, because when you subscribe, if it's not letting you share, What is this? It says hype chest open. Sorry, I'm gonna discover what this is. Oh, I got a raccoon! Oh my god, perfect! The best hype train that we could have come back to. One of my friends is a raccoon. Oh my god. First of all, that's... Holy shit. I've never had that level of... Oh my god, I'm flustered as hell. I'm... Truly. I keep losing track because I get so flustered. Bernard lives! Yes! Yeah, there we go! Woo!
Oh, guess what? It refreshed just today.
Yeah!
Welcome back, my dear Lunate Tenta Heart, Lunate Tenta Heart, Lunate Hug, Lunate Whoa, Lunate Whoa.
It's so good to be back. It's crazy good to be back. Oh my god. You know, I'm starting to get the idea that this is what Twitch is for, is getting streamers flustered. I think that might be a major selling point, and I just didn't... I had never really thought about that. But yeah, so I got needle in my back. The very next day, it was a marked improvement. Like, you know, naturally when they stick metal into your back, you're sore as hell. But even though I was sore as hell on, like, the outside of my body, I could move in ways that I had not been able to move in 5 years. I like, okay, a little bit of a self-call-out, like, but, like, you know, now that y'all know that I have scoliosis, it's not that embarrassing of a, you know, thing. I always thought that the reason why I couldn't touch my toes was because, like, I was too chunky or I was inflexible, and those things are true to a degree, but, like, what I wasn't realizing was when I said I can't touch my toes, it was because there was a stabbing pain that radiated out of my lower back whenever I would bend like that. Now I can't touch my toes for normal person reasons, and now that means I can work on it. It's crazy. Yeah, like, I hadn't realized that, like, my can't and other people's can't were coming from a different place. Like, I thought everybody just hurt. Which is a running theme of my life, I would say. Is that I always assume that I'm just a wimp, and then later on a doctor tells me, no, in fact, you should not be experiencing this. That's part of the story of where I was. That took, about until October. Now, you may be wondering why it took until January to come back. That's because a second complication arose. I mean, I hope that makes me strong. I mean, fingers crossed. I think really it's just meaning that I'm just tanking chip damage all the time, you know? Really, like, I'm a tank, but I'm an expended tank. So, in October, and this kinda started in September as well, like, there was a bit of overlap with the spine thing, but I'm just gonna say in October for, like, clean storytelling purposes. Another doctor visit, you know, part of the same routine, right? And they're doing, like, the normal stuff that happens when you go to the doctor, like your blood pressure and your heart rate and all that stuff. I've always had a little bit of a high blood pressure. It runs in the family, whatever. Void witches are just constantly ready to burst. But, you know, like, I know my numbers, right? And so, like, you know, it was getting a bit up there, but, like, that was something that I was planning on, you know, gradually working on, as you do. And then I went to the doctor, and I had the thing on, and they, like, the little cart that they have to, like, display the reading, this nurse happened to have it turned away from me because she was also typing stuff into her computer. She wasn't, like, hiding it on purpose or anything. It was just turned away. And she looked over, and I saw her expression abruptly change. And then she looked at the little pulse reader on my finger, and her expression again went, Actually, her expression looked a little something like this. It was, you know. And so I went, that's not, like, that's not something I want to see on my healthcare provider's face. What's going on? And she said the worst thing that you could say to me in that moment, which was, hold on a second. I was like, what is it? Let me see the screen. And she was like, I can't let you see the screen. I was like, you legally have to let me see the screen. The screen was not that bad, in fact. However, it was a significant jump from where my blood pressure had been last time, and my pulse was also doing some funky shit. So they were like, you're going to a cardiologist. So technically, okay, I'm gonna be very real with you guys. In October, I probably could have started doing some streams, and I kind of planned to do some gorillas here and there, but I was so nervous all the time. I didn't know what was going on with me, and so actually this leads into something that is probably going to impact future streams. Part of the reason why I was so nervous was because after I went to the cardiologist and all of this, I got put on a bunch of new medications. Now, I'm already on a bunch of medications that I would say largely, like, they impact my behavior some, my daily stuff, but I would still say that I am lucid and pretty able to be professional while I'm on them. I would say that some of the meds that I am on for my heart and blood stuff, and like, I don't know, man, like, I get really, really tired. I have these bouts of, like, just, like, blurry brain where I'm just like, I'm dead. I'm just gonna watch my friends play video games for a bit. I can't do anything. I'm just here. You know? And, like, I know you guys don't mind me being a little, like, goofy like that, but I had to reckon with myself on that a bit. Because, like, up until then, I had always held myself to a pretty strict standard, you know? Unless, like, it was a very special event, you know, I would never drink on stream, I would never take my panic meds, you know, things like that. I never wanted to be in a state where, like, I don't know, because, like, I don't know exactly why, I just kind of had, like, a certain standard of big professional streamer, you know? And I'm starting to realize that I might not be able to always hold that standard anymore. Like, realistically. I don't always know when those effects are gonna hit, and I don't always know how I'm gonna feel on the day-to-day. And so, around November, I was kind of having a little bit of an issue of, like, being afraid to come back, because I thought, like, okay, with the way the weekly schedule is, I might end up missing half of those streams, depending on how I'm feeling with the meds and, like, how my body is. And that didn't feel very good to, like, really, you know, reckon with. I didn't want to be that, you know? So I had to devise kind of, well, I had to do a couple of things. First of all, I've revamped a little bit of how we're going to be doing schedules moving forward. And I think it's going to be a way that, I think it's going to be weird, but I do think it's going to be enjoyable, because it allows me to put a little bit more focus on my big projects. Because rather than do, like, every week, you know, the same routine, I'm actually gonna pull this up. At the end of the month, and we're gonna do this at the end of January too. I have a mini version because we still have some January left. We're gonna do a planning stream where I'm gonna set out. Oh, I'm a little bit in the way. Sorry. Let me scooch myself. We're gonna plan, like, the big streams, and, like, the things that really, like, we're definitely doing. Now this one has, like, some ordinary streams in there, because I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what I'm doing in terms of big plans yet. I have ideas, but, like, you know, we're still kind of getting there. Oh, I didn't put the time for the planning stream. Let me fix that. The planning stream will be at let's do that one at 6 CST. There. Sorry about that. But yeah. So I'm thinking, like, at the beginning of the month, and this'll mean that, like, too, I'll be able to put out a big post that has, like, my big stuff, and then I'll be able to make smaller announcements throughout. So the big streams are gonna all kind of be scheduled ahead of time. You guys are all gonna know when the stuff that I really want to put effort into is happening. And then I'm kind of gonna try to do more guerrilla streams, more unplanned, more like, oh, like in 2 hours I'm going live. In an hour I'm doing this, or in half an hour I'm doing this. Because I just think that that's going to be a little bit more sustainable. Oh, actually, let me scooch chat. Sorry. I just realized you guys are gonna go up here. There you go. I'm a little bit in front of you, but that's okay. You guys can see yourselves. But this is kind of what we've got for the rest of January. It's it's a little bit bare bones because I'm still trying to get, squared away. But yeah, I want to have a lot of I want to kind of do it a little bit more off the cuff this year. And like I said, kind of have more dedicated, like, okay, this is going to be the thing that you're not going to want to miss. So this is going to be the thing that's announced ahead of time, And I think that'll kind of be a little bit better for me. And two, I'm going to have to just kind of compromise with myself. There's going to be times when I am acting a little off on stream. And I'm going to do my best to keep it to a minimum. But I do hope you'll forgive me if at any point I'm, like, kind of wackier if I have to suddenly end. I'm going to try to be chill about it. And, like, maybe I can kind of foster an environment where med silly is fine and acceptable. I don't know. Like, I have to kind of work on it a little bit. Because I psychologically feel, like, still very, very weird about it. Very, like, I don't know, like, I'm embarrassed is really the core of it, if I have to admit it. So that's we're gonna take things a little easier this year, but that said, that doesn't mean we're not gonna party. So it's gonna hopefully be a good year. And I'm going to try my best to keep my absences to a minimum. I really have missed being here, and I've really missed you guys, and this environment and this hobby really means the world to me. The whole, like, the whole, like, January leading up to this, I was so scared, because, like, you know how it is. Actually, a friend of mine who might be here, actually, who might be lurking, always gave me, this metaphor. Was that they got scuba certified in the past, and they always talked about the experience of right before they dive in, like the feeling of right before you get in there is way scarier than anything that you will experience while you're down there. Once you are descending, like, it starts to just feel like, oh, this is beautiful. And I think that was kind of where I was at, I was on the boat. I was waiting to get in the water. And I was like, oh, hi, Yummy. Welcome. I'm glad you're here. It's been fun talking with you on Blue Sky. Oh my goodness. Yeah. See, I've been out of my environment. I've had to live in all these labs with all these doctors. It's not fun. To that point, actually, I'm thinking about, because I've always loved, and this is not something I have an answer for yet, but it's something that I kind of want to have as an ongoing discussion with chat. because I think you guys might be able to have some good ideas on this, and I want to kind of get like back and forth feedback because I don't want to do this in a way that isn't fun for y'all. But like I have always really adored the lore side of VTubing. Like the storytelling and like the sense of like interacting with a character is something that I've always found like to be my major takeaway as a viewer, I would say. And I will say, like, I think I've managed to get some pretty consistent vibes, but I don't think I've gotten to tell too many stories yet. So I need, but like, my biggest hurdle right now is I'm a little bit clumsy on the formatting. Because I will say, I've realized that I'm not very good at doing it on the fly. Like, during live streams, I don't know that I will be able to, like, throw in bits, you know? I mean, I would like to. That's something I plan to polish. But, I kind of want to do, like, I don't know, maybe more, like, YouTube videos. I know, like, some corpo VTubers do, like, voice packs. And I know that usually those are sold. I would want to make these free. And I would want to release them in a place where everybody could watch them. Like, you know, maybe if, like, there was a special thing, like, maybe then I could do, like, a voice pack for Tyria Pride or something. And that would be something bought. But most of it, I want to keep the essential story accessible to everyone. So I'm figuring out how that will go and what those videos will look like. But that's kind of something I want to work on in the new year. And I might tag some streams. Like if I do, because I keep saying I'm going to do ASMR. I might tag like ASMR, like, oh, like this is a lore stream. I'm gonna answer you like I'm Void Witch Loon, you know? And so like if it has like that tag, like that's how I'm gonna engage with chat, you know? That might be something. I don't know. I have to kind of figure out how I'm gonna do that, because I'm still a little nervous to do it live. But I'm gonna definitely do, yeah. A voice pack roll Tyria Pride plugs. You know what? I think we should throw in a plug in too if we do a voice pack. I think we should have one that's just you doing plugs. God. Kestrel Adventures is fun. With a series of YouTube shorts. That could be good. And then a stitched together YouTube video that has them all back to back. That's a great idea. Ooh, that might be a good idea to start. Yeah, I think I'll think on that more. But yeah, I like that idea. But that's something that I kind of want to work on a little bit more this year. I don't know exactly when it's gonna start because I have a lot of brainstorming to do, but that might be something that we discuss during those planning streams as well. Like give kind of a peek behind the curtain in terms of like, oh, I'm working on how to tell a story in this format, you know, blah, blah, blah. I don't know. I feel like I had a lot of ideas for stuff to talk about. I have one more thing. Actually a couple more things, but, I want to take away this really quick. So in addition to my, so one of these was actually out for a while, but since I was deep in my hiatus, I thought it would be really kind of scummy to advertise it. But, we're going into Loon's Salaryman arc. I'm about to pitch y'all some shit you can buy if you wanna, I guess. Yeah. I have a couple of pieces of new merch. They are both through Candle. If y'all have Loon candles, these will match that design. I'm working on getting another design for some new things. But we're still in the process on that, you know. But without further ado, I'm not gonna keep you waiting. First things first, we have the Loon hoodie. If you would like to have this face on that body, you can now do so. They are in sizes up to 5X, which is Like, I always love, like, an oversized hoodie. So I always buy, whenever I buy a sweater, I always buy it in the largest size that they offer so that I can wear it like a dress. Uh, so you know. Also, in addition, I like the black one best because I'm goth. But you should know that Candle has a selection of all different colors to pick from. And so you can kind of customize it to your own style, whatever you like to wear the most. I'm also, I've not yet received the second product, but there is a new thing that they're offering. And now, I've lived in university. You guys know this, and I've also lived in apartments. I know that candles are not always allowed by by landlords or by like universities or things like that because of fire hazard. So Candle has offered room sprays. So you can get the scent of New Moon's Light either in your room or on your clothes or anything like that. You can use it as a body spray, although I will say, if you're going to use it as a body spray, use like a little bit. Don't use a lot, because since it's meant to fill up a room, it's going to be a very strong, lasting scent. So I will say it is usable for both, but I will say, spray with caution if you want to use it as a perfume. But that is out now. I believe they're going for 15. I don't know the hoodie price. I'm so sorry. But, I think the sprays are 15 USD, and I think they might be doing a sale until the end of January. I'm not positive. Don't quote me on that. Even your teeth or eyes can smell like lavender. Yeah. Oh, dude, next one, if someone ever came to me and was like, "Can we make a Loon toothpaste?" 100%. Yes. Yeah, use the whole bottle. Dump it all over yourself. Be a witch forever. Yeah. Oh, if you like wax melts, yeah, the wax melts have been out for a while. They actually, I don't have ad pictures for these, but they are on the site. They have a couple of different things. They have wax melts, they have tea lights, they have incense, and they have shaped candles. So my favorite one, but I can't get it because I don't have a place to put it that it won't get wax everywhere. There's one that's shaped like a skull. Oh my god! I love it so much! Skull candle! Oh wait! Is fish not working? Oh my god, hang on. I need to fix that. 1 second, let me reset my program. Hold on. I'm taking you guys... Oh. What? What is that alert? Hang on. I'm taking you guys to BRB real quick. I need to fix fish. Hang on. Oh, the program closed. That's why. I have to re-authenticate. Hang on. I will throw you a fish for free when I get it. Not that I think you guys are really hurting for points or anything, but hold on. 1 second. Oh, well, that one threw like way down there. Hold on. Does this one work? Hang on. Oh. Maybe this one might miss. Eh. Hold on. 1 sec. Oh god! A haiku! Throwing fish is fun. Oh god. Hold on. Throwing fish is fun. However, fixing programs is not so much fun. Why is there a box? Why does it make a box? Hang on. Does that work? Does that work? Hang on, guys. I need your fish review. Oh, that's a little too far out of the way. Hold on. Cause I gotta like set it for like where it's gonna throw. Also, welcome back, Toast. Welcome back. Oh my god. So many Vij. We've recalibrated it. It's fine. Crustacean, no! Let me scoot you guys back up. But welcome back, everybody. We are back to our regularly scheduled. I guess. Oh gosh, I don't have too much else to really go into. I will say, March. It's gonna be Monster Hunter March. It's gonna be Monster Hunter March because I'm so excited about Wilds coming out. We're gonna lock in. It's gonna be good. So if anybody wants to hunt together, Alrighty. Let's see. Do I have anything else? I talked about my heart stuff. I guess to carry out to carry on the theme of Loon's Salaryman arc. I'm also looking for work. I need to find something. But I'm not gonna bore you too much with the details. That's just something to talk about. Yeah, Marchmont starch on tarch. But how have all of y'all been? Shit, like I usually I feel like I get a lot of updates on like how everybody's lives are going, things when I stream, but now I feel like I'm just way out of the loop. You exist. I understand. Just living and just getting through work is sometimes all we can do. We just gotta buckle down through the hard times and we'll get there, or I'll kill your boss, whichever comes first, you know. Yeah, yeah, DV8 got a cricket in his ceiling. It was, I don't know how many nights you lost of sleep to that cricket. I've never thought the emotion, this is so adorable and I hate this so much, like so genuinely at the same time. Like the whole time I was like, aw, but at the same time I was like, fucking die. You know, maybe that's a common human emotion, though. Maybe that's what a lot of people feel towards VTubers. I would say maybe. You're actively reading about United States tax law right now, so you're not gonna get clear what that means for my life. I mean, you're in school, so like, it means you're doing your. No, wait. Are you still getting your certifications, or? Yeah, you are, right? I'm almost positive. Either that or my timeline's gotten really fucked. But yeah, you're doing numbers things and legal things. It's pretty good. Ooh, commission today. That's good to hear. Oh my gosh. When y'all make stuff, I'm just like, oh, I don't deserve to be the one up here on this screen. They do. Yeah. You're also doing tax accounting. Yeah. Oh, it truly is your entire life. I mean, if I make enough doing this, I'll ask you to help me with my books. I know I've made that joke a couple of times to you, but the horrors persist, but so do you. Hell yeah. Let's see. I want to make sure I don't miss anything. Tessitera and line work phase. Yeah, let's go. Porky, job's still somewhat okay. Looking for something better. Yeah. Oh my god. The Star Rail addiction is so real. But that, really, what do we work for? What do we have jobs for? Hell yeah! Hell yeah! Let's see. What just happened to me as well? Finally managed to succeed in finding financial stability. You're the real goat here. Oh my god. Fuck yeah. Oh man. Ooh, very significant breakthroughs. We love that. We love that. I think, we always gotta be looking inside ourselves and figuring out, what we want and who we are. I think that's the project that we're set with in this life. Like that's the biggin'. So I'm glad things are going well. Hell yeah. Let's see. Joint bank account with a lovebird. This is the wedding I was in. Oh my goodness. In December, during my hiatus, I was in a wedding. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It was so much fun. I love the lovebirds. They're so wonderful. Hell yeah. Pretty steady for you, Nejo. Yeah. Ooh. Oh, digestive issues. Oh, I hate that. Hate that. Tummy problems are the worst. Nope. 1 bucket of mangoes at a time. Yeah, that's how you gotta do it. That's how you gotta do it. I'm glad everybody's doing okay. Oh, that makes me feel. Oh my goodness. Oh, oh my goodness. Show. I love your crafts. I love everybody's crafts. Yes. Oh my goodness. Oh, new blanket. That's wonderful. Oh my goodness. It with the way that like my own stuff has been going, I think it was really easy for me to get into like a doom and gloom, like nobody's doing well, everything is but I'm really glad everybody's doing okay. You're teaching a dance class for the first time? Oh, Hawk! Proud of you! Oh my goodness. I hope it goes well. Choreo those graphs. Yeah. Yeah. That's fair. Do keep me posted on hell. In fact, everybody keep me posted on your respective heavens and hells. I've missed you all so much. I feel like for a while I definitely was in a period of like I cannot socialize. I cannot. Like, oh, well, you know what? If one person shows up, they're a cool person and they're gonna have a great time. And if 2 people show up, they're cool people. Whatever. It's gonna be great. And then they'll recommend it to their friends and neighbors. Let's go. I don't know. This relentless positivity thing is new for me. I'm still kind of figuring out how to do it. Yeah. Oh man, it's gonna be wild being back in the swing of things. Hopefully I'll be able to make it to folks' streams again as well. I feel like when I was not doing it, I think the embarrassment carried a little bit into not going to other streams as much as I wanted to. I've always been more of a lurker, because, like, my MO is I put on a stream when I'm, like, laying down, or, like, I put on a stream when I'm working on stuff, so I'm a terrible chatter, guys. But I really wish I would have done even that more, because I was just like, if I'm not doing this, why am I here, you know? Like, and that's a really weird and, like, double standardy thing to think, you know? I don't know where that came from, but I'm gonna kick it to the curb. That's silly. That's stupid. We're hanging out more. So, yeah. Oh my goodness. Yeah, hell yeah. Yeah. Still working, gaming, hanging in there. Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, I understand. It can be hard. Like, I'm really glad that you guys are there for each other, Toast. Like, mental health stuff, I believe it from me, like, I'm you're singing to the choir, I guess. We're singing together. We'll get through it together. But yeah, I hope things turn out well. If you guys ever need to chat or vent a little, you know, like, by all means, y'all are amazing, and you guys deserve happiness. Let's see. Am I missing anybody? We're all in this together. And then, like, we all sit on therapy couches. just gotta keep going, gotta keep taking our meds, you know? uh, I think that's... Oh, I thought this would last an hour. Oh, I'm a little ahead of schedule. That's I think a lot of the announcements that I had. I guess for those of you who may have showed up late, really quick, I do want to throw up the January goodies again and kind of go over things that, like, on that, just so y'all know. We are gonna do, my next stream is gonna be Wednesday, and I might, like I said, we might have more Gorilla streams, so it might be closer, you know? But we're getting back to streaming with Zix, as usual. But, okay, actually, final important point, real quick.
Lunate 10 to heart, lunate uppies, lunate 10 to heart, lunate uppies, lunate 10 to heart.
Hell yeah. So you guys may be wondering, what about Dark Souls? Because and I'm going to be the first to admit, I'm scared. I'm so scared. Cause I'm out of practice now. And I do want to do it. I do want to finish it. But I do want to give myself a little bit of a break, cuz I'm really nervous to be back, and I don't want to fuck it up. So I'm going to give it a bit. Oh yeah. Hang on. Yes, I saw. It was amazing. Did I show off the tiny tarot cards? Oh my goodness. Those have been like a mainstay in my purse, Porku. Like, I have been keeping those little tarot cards around with me everywhere I go. So I promise you guys eventually that Dark Souls is happening. But I'm not exactly sure when, because I really need to figure that out. Especially since we're kind of, Oh, hang on. Okay. I need to get everything together then, because if I can get everything all in one place, I'll show them off. I thought I did, and now they're all in different places. Hang on. Sorry if you hear me shuffling. I'm seeing what I can find in my desk. I promise you, I will try to get everything together and show it off. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I was on the last or second to last, I don't remember. So that's a part of why we're waiting on Dark Souls, is I need to get my mojo going. At the very least, it's not necessarily that I need to practice. Well, it's not that I need to practice Dark Souls. It's that I need to practice streaming, if I'm very honest with you. Because, okay, between y'all and me, between you, me, and the kitchen sink, I was never very good at Dark Souls, but I've always had, I've had tenacity. That's kind of where I feel that I shine in Dark Souls, is that I just haven't been giving up on shit. And part of that has been that I've had the confidence that I can keep yapping and entertaining, and that even if I don't make progress, it's a good stream having fun with you guys. And I have to admit, I'm a little bit... I'm nervous enough that I think getting flustered by Dark Souls might actually kind of not be good for me yet. So once I'm a little more into the string of things, we're gonna come back and we're gonna have some really scuffed Dark Souls. However, I played Dark Souls because it was one of Zix's favorite video game series. And now I'm taking my trade. Because I've only played a couple of them. I've played Zero and I've played the Like a Dragon series. And I really think Zix would like the Yakuza games. However, I don't think Zix could handle the amount of dialogue and story in Yakuza without a buddy. So I plan to play Yakuza as our new duo thing. Because I really want him to experience it, because I think if he's willing to sit in for the story, he's gonna have a great time. And I think the amount of crazy shit in those games and things you can do in those games is gonna make him so happy. I think he's gonna have a great time. I'm not gonna spoil too much, but I'm looking forward to seeing my husband Majima. We're starting with Zero, and we're also gonna do the Like a Dragons. And I've told you guys those are the ones that I've played. Those are the stories I've experienced. I might do more. I might play more of the Yakuza games and just have new experiences over here. That might be a thing that we do moving forward. So especially since Sega's been putting so much out on PC, like let's do it, you know? So that's why Yakuza. Yeah, the new one. Okay, speaking of my husband Majima. Okay, so Pirate Majima is happening in February. I am freaking out. But I have to talk to you guys, like, 4 months late about my experience of watching the trailer for that. I saw a Yakuza game starring Majima. I open up the trailer. I am vibrating in my seat. I am screaming. I am crying. I am just everywhere. I am sweating. And then he's like, there's a scene in the trailer where somebody walks up to him and like is like, "What's your name?" And he's like, "I don't know." He's got fucking amnesia. You've got a game about Majima. Who's Majima? I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. My goodness. But yeah, Toast, you are in for a treat. I think that if you have never touched the series, I think that Zero is agreed upon by the fandom to be the best place to start to understand the key players and to understand kind of the idea of what Yakuza is about. From there, you can kind of go everywhere, but the protagonist of Like a Dragon makes me so happy that I need Zix to meet him. Like, Zero is so that Zix can understand Yakuza. Like a Dragon is that I need Zix to spend 2 games with my son. Yeah. It's a telenovela. So, Yakuza is a telenovela, if you really break it down. Oh, man. They really have a lot in common now that I think about it. You'll understand. Also, Saturday, the 25th. I know I've been saying we were going to do this during my hiatus. Again, I was a big chicken who didn't want to face the music. We're finally watching 300 together. We're gonna meet in VR chat. I will give you guys a link in the Discord. If you're not in the Discord, get in the Discord. And, I will give you what you need to know to be a part of the party on the day of. It's gonna be real chill. I'm gonna basically give us like, I might plan like with a buffer of half an hour to maybe an hour for us to hang out. Just kind of chat, maybe wander around the world, play with stuff. Actually, that will be, so I'll have that be before. So like how it says 8 CST, 8 CST is going to be movie starting time. So like I'm gonna set that as like my general rule is when I'm doing VR chat movie nights, the listed time is going to be when the movie is starting. But I'm going to try to be in VR chat at least a half an hour ahead of time to just chill out with people and be able to talk one-on-one. Just so you know, for those who are uninitiated, so we might take people to Fears for Halloween. But, you do not need a headset or to buy anything to participate. You will need to download VRChat. I encourage you to download VRChat and pick out an avatar you like. And that's all you need to do to be ready for the party. The reason why 300 is that our last follower milestone was 300 lovely mortals. And I thought it would be really funny to watch This Is Sparta again. I also feel like inundating the youths with old meme culture. Do I think 300 is an amazing movie? Not really. I think it's a good movie. I don't think it's a great movie. But I do think it's going to be fun. We're going to see a lot of, like, crazy fights. We're gonna, you know, it's gonna be a lot of drama and action and it's gonna be great. We're gonna have a lot of fun. I do love, I do love just some schlocky action, so, yeah. Show these Zoomers what we had to go through, yeah, we all have to quote the line when it happens. Yeah. God damn. This is Cake Town! And then I'm finally gonna feed my children. I've been putting off playing Slime Rancher because so many other streams came up. I'm playing some more Slime Rancher on Monday. I'm locking that in. There might be more Slime Rancher. That might be where my gorilla streams are. Who knows? But I'm definitely playing Slime Rancher. We're gonna do more Yakuza. And I'm gonna start a new tradition. I think I talked about this a little bit. Is that on like the last day or like during the last week of every month, I think I want to do these streams where like we kind of talk about the big stuff coming up next month. And kind of like, I don't know, like some of them, like if there's a slower month, I might even ask you guys for brainstorming ideas. I might be like, hey, you know, what do you want to see? What games are tickling your melon right now? Like, what's going on? You know, so we'll figure it out. And it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. Fortnite. Only if you buy me the Miku skin. Orc massage. Maybe if I open up a Fansly. I'm not gonna risk that on Twitch, but I am perhaps going to risk it on Fansly if that's a thing that happens ever. Yeah, I think that, like, I didn't plan it all. Oh my god, Octodad's a great idea for a stream. Oh my god. Oh man. So Kobold Garden I think is still in beta, but I would play the beta for that. Yeah, we'll definitely like, oh, if Octodad is co-op, I'll get somebody in. Absolutely. And we'll definitely do more Helldivers. Yeah. And so like some months where things are slower, we'll definitely, oh, we could do Atlas. Yeah. I want to make, so I made a character when I like and played her for a little bit on Atlas, but I didn't get very far, and part of that was because I kind of wanted to play it on stream, but I think I'm going to make a fresh character with you guys. Oh, but wait. Okay, my last gal was kind of made to be based on Loon though. I don't know. I'll think about it. We gotta plan it. Plate Up. We'll do Plate Up collabs. Yeah, yeah. I would love to do Plate Up collabs. Oh, I gotta like, I wanna see. Okay, so one of my one of my goals for the year that it's really a stretch. Like it's not, you guys are not going to see progress on this for a while, but I do want to talk about one big goal that I have for myself is I want to learn both Blender and Unity because I want to make more props that are interactive with my avatar. Like as soon as you said like Plate Up and Galaxy Borg, I wanted to make like a little like you know how like at McDonald's they have like the visors that like have the little logo on them? I wanted to make a little visor to put on Loon for the Plate Up and the yeah. Oh, I've wanted to stream Disco Elysium for over a year. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I might move Disco Elysium up because that's such a good fucking game. Oh my god. Yeah, we might move Disco Elysium up. Eldritch minimum wage labor. I really want to. So, like, season 1 of The Devil is a Part-Timer was a really big inspiration for my lore. So having Monster Girl Burger is actually a really good idea. Yeah, we also, so I'm definitely gonna stream Nobody Wants to Die in Red Dead 2. Red Dead 2 might be later in the year, or next year, because it's a long game, and I know Disco Elysium is a long game, and I really, really want to play Disco Elysium. But yeah, I want to get that new game, Me-Side. It looks really like the kind of, so like, you guys know I love Doki Doki Literature Club. I'm gonna tell you guys right now that, like, you know how everybody has, like, a couple of, like, just things that scratch the itch just right in media, like tropes that no matter how many times you see it, it's always just so good to you, like, you just really like that kind of thing. I really like those corny meta things in games that are like more like aware, or like you have to fuck around with like the game itself to progress or things like that. That's like one of my very favorite things in media is that cheesy meta stuff. So I really want to play and look for more games that are like that. So that'll probably be more things like on the docket. I'm gonna probably get Me-Side for that reason. It's got that feel. It's got that sauce. Oh, Nedge got me Wildermyth. Oh, we'll stream that too. There's so many things. Toast got me some stuff. I have been so, oh my goodness. Like, I haven't even really been gaming that much for, like, I've done, like, a lot of Galaxy Burger and Helldivers. That's about it in terms of, like, yeah. Yeah, I really want to play Me-Side. It looks so good. Like, and it's like, I have favorites and less favorites in that genre, but like, you know, that kind of thing always makes me like get excited, you know? I want the character to look through the screen and unsettlingly look directly into my eyes, you know? Hellburger? I've not heard of Hellburger. If it's anything like Galxburger, it's pretty good. We'll definitely do Just Chatting with Galaxy Burger. That'll be so much fun. That game's aesthetic really makes me happy. It's also got like a bajillion player co-op, although I don't even know how that would work in but yeah. I think, oh, take a sip. Okay, thank you. Oh, I see. Kind of like Galaxy Divers, yes. Pod slams into McDonald's. Alternate reality pizza tower. Oh my god, it's just the sequel. Gosh, do I have anything else? I know I keep saying I'm gonna work on music more. I'm saying it again so that I feel like I'm making myself be accountable, but I'm going to be honest, I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. um, but yeah, that's I think what I've mostly got planned for the next month. Or for the rest of the month. You're working on a Christmas album, DV8. Maybe I'll star, or like maybe I'll be a guest star is what I mean to say. What? Wait! Like a whole Christmas album of like Dabadoo songs, and then there's a one in the middle that's just a completely serious Loon cover. Oh, you're right. You're right. Oh my God! Wait! I'm having a moment of just realizing that I've had a resource for over a year that I just forgot that I had. Oh my fucking God. Fair enough, I guess. I fully forgot it was there. I hit join, I went, alright, tomorrow I'll see what I can do about it. And then the next day something happened and then it exited my brain. Oh God. I'm horrible at accountability is what you guys are gonna learn today. But yeah, I guess if that's everything we have to cover. Oh gosh. I've forgotten how to end these things. I used to have a whole rigmarole that I would do at the end of every stream. Oh my goodness. Well, let's see who might be live to raid maybe? I don't know. I feel like I'm forgetting things. I feel like I'm not doing enough. Oh. I mean, that's always fun. I've actually spent a good time like hanging out in the Hololive community during my break just cuz like I don't know, like I kind of wanted to spend more time as a fan, and my hyperfixation on Mr. Bullet didn't help. But yeah, I think it's like, oh yeah, technically Hollow Star is owned by Hololive. Doma. But yeah, Mama, give me my beloved. Oh, I love him so much. He's such a dweebus. Oh my goodness. I don't know. It was nice for a while my health was not that great to just kind of focus on engaging as a fan, which I think is a good thing for creatives to do. But I'm not gonna let it overtake my desire to focus on my own stuff, which I have to admit I let it for a little bit. It feels like they're talking about a trucking company. Why a trucking company specifically? uh, oh my goodness. I know I had. Oh, Hololive. Yeah. Holy shit. Yeah, we'll haul your lives. We'll haul your stars. We got it all down here at Hololive. Well, let's see what we got. Who's live to go and hang out with? I might yap about whoever we're raiding for a sec, since I feel like I'm not used to streaming, so I'm not used to like my my normal like length of stream anymore. Like I feel like this is so like I've said nothing to you. There was nothing in the stream. Let's see. Ooh, Ava Lamp is live. She's cute. She's got a new model that I really like. Chonky's playing Helldivers. Oh, I always kind of want to raid Helldivers. What is... You're doing Escape Simulator. You're doing... You know what? Let's go raid the divers. I wanna go and spread some democracy. Yeah. Oh, hold on. I've missed a few things in chat. Oh no. Scaring. A free bag of elk jerky. Yep. Well, next time is next time. Will Yakuza or not? Well, maybe we'll gorilla it up, you know? For now, we're gonna go say hi to Chonky. We're gonna spread some democracy and love. And bullets, maybe. Who knows? Like, a new follower goal is making a Hollow Stars commercial. Look, I don't know if I'm allowed to do that, but I guess I'm allowed to do whatever I want. I don't know. I don't know if that's weird. I'll have to think of what I'll have to think of what I can do for that. Oh, parody, baby. Yeah. I'm just like trying to think of what I would do. I guess I could just do what Scarin wrote in the chat. Oh man. But without further ado, let's set up this raid, and thank you guys again for showing up. I genuinely, I was again like such a mess waiting to like get back into it, and I miss it so much, and I miss you guys so much, and I'm back. I'm definitely back. For real this time. Alright. I love you, my lovely mortals. And I'll see you guys on Wednesday at the latest. Bye-bye. I love you.